mother said. Yeah, yeah. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know.
Mom, when were you born?
Long time ago.
Where were you born?
Tennessee.
Where in Tennessee?
Egan, I don't know.
What kind of house did you grow up in?
I don't know.
Seriously?
I don't know. I was 8 when we came here. So
You don't have any memory there?
No. Not only when I went to school.
Was it a one-room schoolhouse?
Yep.
Oh, was that the place we went by before? Yeah, that building's still there, right?
Uh-huh.
How about here? What did you move into here?
A house.
I mean,
A
Conshohocken
row
or
house in West Conshohocken.
where?
River Road.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Oh. So like you couldn't find it, or
Probably.
you probably could find it.
Mhm.
Was it like up by North Lane? Is it one of the avenues?
West Conshohocken.
Oh, I know.
You go across the bridge.
Oh, that's West Country. I'm thinking, okay, that's the other side. Down by like where the Marriott is and
Yeah, and then you go
Over
around
to
the
20
Marriott around that way.
oh, back up that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you all live there?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember last week and you were asking me these questions.
So when you were 8, who was the oldest?
When I was 8, it
Well,
was
no, who was the oldest of?
Carl.
So how old would he have been when you were 8? When you moved here, how old was he?
Well, he was 1810, I guess.
He was 1810.
He was 18 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
Marge was 15, Marie was 12.
Was Uncle Carl in the service?
I don't know.
I'm thinking if he was, he probably wasn't here long.
In the Army.
He was in the Army, so he probably didn't live there long then, right?
Oh, you meant, I don't know. I don't remember.
How long did you stay there?
That thing out of my face.
How long did you stay there?
I don't know. I started school in Lower Marion School. Then we moved to Springville Avenue in Conshohocken, where Uncle Roy met Aunt Rita.
Oh, okay.
And I went to Conshohocken High School. So did I go to Lower Marion up until 7th grade? I don't know.
Why did you move here?
Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Aunt Margie's in-laws lived here.
Oh, so Aunt Margie had already moved.
I think Aunt Margie and Aunt Marie came here first.
Wait a minute. You said Uncle Carl was the oldest. He was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And Aunt Margie and Aunt Marie already lived here?
Oh, well no, he was 18 when I was born.
Oh, you just said he was 10 years older than you. You said he was 18, so 10 years older.
You said when I was 8. Oh, I don't know. He was 18 years older than me.
Okay. So he was probably already out of the service when you
I
moved.
think so.
So Aunt Margie moved here first?
Aunt Margie and Aunt Marie, I think. Probably Aunt Margie first, because I know that she lived a while with Kurt's mother, and I don't know if he had a father.
But why did she originally move here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So you
they
don't know
had
why Aunt Marie moved here either?
to be with Aunt Margie, I guess.
Okay.
Because I think for a while they might have gone to Ohio and worked. Because it
Who-
was actually
who?
Marge and Marie.
Oh, so they might have gone
Yeah.
because there was work here and not work there?
Right.
I never knew they were in Ohio.
I think they were.
So those two left and then everybody else
And
followed?
then they brought me and Mom and Neil. I don't know how the boys got into it. Kenneth and Roy.
And they were all in the service, right?
Kenneth, I don't think, was ever in the service.
Uncle Kenny wasn't?
Neil was in the Navy. Roy actually got shot in the service or something.
Really? I never knew that.
In the leg or something.
Where?
I don't know.
I don't mean like the thigh. I mean what country?
I know what you mean, and I don't know.
Okay. When did your dad die?
Let me see, I was born in 1938.
Oh, okay. So, wow. Right after you were born.
Mm-hmm. He got a look at me and said, I'd rather go elsewhere.
Oh, my God. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Rob.
Where were you born?
At home.
You weren't born in a hospital?
Nope.
Is that true?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
None of us were born in a hospital.
Really? So, you just were born, or was somebody there to help with the delivery?
I was there, but I don't remember.
But you don't know the answer?
No.
Okay. And you were born in 34?
Yep.
And where did you live?
York County.
Okay. In a house?
Mostly Pap's barn.
I don't know if you're serious or not. Where did you live?
Tar paper shack.
Was it on Pap's property, or?
No, it was our property.
And were you all there at the time, or like in the same
Yeah.
shack?
Yep.
And how many of you were there?
There were 4 boys. And my sister, Lina.
And who was the oldest?
Lina.
And how old was she when she left?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. She's 5 years older than me, or 6, or whatever.
How old are you?
27.
27. Well, what was your house like? Was it really small?
Was it small?
The house, or the shack, as you put it?
Yes.
So what did you do there?
Slept with dogs to keep warm.
That's serious? Like
Yes.
there was no heat?
Nope.
No.
Walls were covered with cardboard boxes.
What were the walls made out of?
Wood, but then they were covered inside. Instead of drywall, they had cardboard boxes.
And outside was tar paper?
Yep.
To keep the rain from coming in?
Yep.
I never knew if you were serious about that when I
I'm
was a
serious.
kid. Okay. But it was small, and you literally slept with the dogs for heat?
Yep.
How did you cook stuff?
The only heat we had was a stove Mom cooked on.
Like a coal stove or
No, old wood
a
stove.
wood stove? So what did you do after school?
Cut wood.
And before school, did you
Watch cows.
watch them? You tipped them over, didn't you?
Huh?
You tipped them over, didn't you?
Pap would turn them loose, and we had to make sure they didn't get away.
But you said the shack wasn't on Pap's property.
No, his was right up the road.
Okay.
He had 90 acres of woodland.
And you worked there before school too?
Yep.
And the school was a one-room schoolhouse?
Yep.
Are these questions bugging you?
Nope.
What did you do for fun?
Never had none. Roll a tire at night.
Seriously, like with a stick?
Yep.
Did you have a radio?
Nope. We were the only ones on that road that didn't have electric.
So, okay. When did you join the Navy?
I think it was 1936,
When did you join the Navy?
51, 52, I forget.
And nobody knew you were going?
Nope. I was in 2 weeks before Mom even knew it.
And how did she find out?
I told her.
Did you send her a letter?
I guess, I don't know.
And where did you go in the Navy?
What do you mean, where'd I go?
Like, well, you were on a ship. Where was the ship?
Norfolk.
You never left the country?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Korea
asking
and
you.
all around.
Well, okay. Where's all around?
Well, when I was on the New Jersey, I was in Korea. When we came back, they put me in a heavy cruiser and all over the Mediterranean, all over.
You said you were in Turkey, right?
Yep, Istanbul.
Any memories from there that you can share?
Nope.
Did you ever kill a man?
2.
2? At the same time?
Yep,
With your bare hands?
yep. And a hatchet.
How did you meet Mom? All right, come back if you're going to
I
laugh.
don't remember.
Want to hear this one?
Pull your chair over. You can both talk.
No, I'll just listen.
Hold on a second. How did you two meet?
I'm not sure how we met. We became better acquainted when I ran him over.
So that's a story that needs a little more detail.
He was driving. He was on a motorcycle, and I was driving a car. I was turning left. He passed me.
No. I was in the middle lane and she turned left right into me.
When was this?
I don't know.
1950. or 55, I'm not sure.
And you're still fighting over it? So
We
60
still
years later?
disagree with what happened.
So somebody give me a version of the story. What happened?
Well, I hit the motorcycle, and he went flying in the air.
Took right up over telephone wires. It took them 30 minutes to find me up there in that field.
I got in my
Cornfield?
No, it was a big weed field.
and I got in my car and took off. And I
So you hit a motorcycle, could have killed somebody, and you fled the scene.
Well, now I didn't flee the scene. I went back home, which wasn't far away, and there were a lot of men working in the garage behind our house. And I went back there crying, and one of them said, "You left?" And he got in my car and got me back there before the police came.
Where was your house?
In Eagleville.
And who were you living with there?
Well, it was a big house. Uncle Roy, Aunt Rita, Mom, Marie.
Roy had a gas station there.
Was that where the guys were working that took you back?
Well, they weren't part of Roy's gas station. They had a garage behind our house. What were their names? Kenny? I can't remember.
So how exactly did you hit the motorcycle?
Turned right into it. I know how.
You were on the back of it?
I was turning left. He passed me.
How do you remember it happening?
It's the only thing I remember.
Ever since that accident. You were on the back of the bike? Who was driving it?
But
How was he?
I don't think he got hurt.
He was fine.
So your version is he was passing you. And even if he was passing you, how did you hit him?
I was turning left.
And they passed you on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a cigar. Don't know if I swallowed it or where it went. I was smoking.
So I had actually gone home. Aunt Margie lived right down the street here, you know where the gas station is on Chemical Road.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a house there. She lived there. And they were having a party there for Uncle Neil. He was going back to the service. So how I ended up with his car, I don't know, because he just had it freshly painted and everything. But by the time I got back there, it didn't look good.
All right, so after you nearly killed my father, how did you guys start dating?
I guess I felt sorry for him and kept visiting him in the hospital.
You were hoping he wouldn't sue you.
Uncle Neil was hoping. He thought I had money.
You were wrong on that one, weren't you? Do you remember how you started dating? And how long were you in the hospital?
I don't remember. I don't really remember.
First time, he was in a total of 33 months, but the first time maybe 13 months, I'm not sure.
And why'd you have to go back for 20 months?
Because all of a sudden when I was expecting you, he just couldn't walk anymore.
Wait a minute. He was in for 13 months. You hit him in 54. I wasn't born until 66.
Well, it took a while to start hurting.
Well, we got married in 55.
So he was in, wait, you hit him in 54. He was in the hospital.
Actually, we got married while he was still a patient.
That's a hell of a courtship while somebody's in a hospital.
So anyway, we got married in 55. Rick was born in 57. You were born in 66, so while I was pregnant with you, he couldn't walk anymore, and he ended up back in the hospital. Should I tell you everything in the story? Anyway.
Well, yeah, with an introduction like that, what haven't I known all these years?
Where was I?
You were pregnant with me, and somehow Dad couldn't walk.
He ended up, so we lived in York County, and I was having a lot of problems in my pregnancy, so I came here to live with Aunt Marie.
So he was alone.
Well, they wouldn't let me stay in the veterans hospital.
Oh, he was back in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you were born in November, and he came home for the weekend, but the hospital kept you until you were 11 days old.
So how old was I till he met me?
Well, he got to the hospital.
Oh,
to meet
okay.
you.
Rob said that. Rick said that was the ugliest kid I ever seen.
Yeah, I know
That's
that part of the
what I was
story.
going to tell you. So the pictures came, and Dad says, Rick came home from school, and Dad says, ask Mom what she got in the mail today. So I got the pictures I was cooking something to eat, and Rick said, "Ew, he's ugly." And I'm sitting there, standing there cooking and crying. Because I didn't think you were ugly.
I've seen the pictures. I was pretty ugly. So, how did you come up with our names? Why Rick and Rob?
Well, Rick, because I just liked Ricky Ray. And you, I liked the RRs, and I named you Robert Roy.
Have you always regretted I wasn't named
See, I
Herb?
can never remember all that shit. My memory's going. I can't. I don't remember all that shit.
Do you remember who I am?
When you come in,
Yeah.
I see you drive by. I don't know you.
I'm hoping I don't walk in one day and you shoot me. You remember the dog's name?
Who?
The dog?
Rennie.
Yeah, I meant Opie. All right. Anything else down this trip
No.
of memory lane?
That's it. Shut it off.
Yeah, things my father said.